I want to get mad, but I ain't gonna get mad because it's part of my job and I took it on. But child, let me tell y'all what I could have did tonight. Cause see, it ain't like 4:30 in the morning. Don't come like 7 minutes after I fucking go to sleep in the first damn place. I could have watched this shit tomorrow on the job. Ran in my car during the lunch break, did a 20-minute review, and been chunking deuces on this shit. This was not, girl. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nika, and with tonight's season finale episode of Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. And, and what I want to start off by saying is, I could have had a V8. I could have had a V8. I could have had a Percocet. Bitch, I could have had a fucking Tylenol PM. Girl, I could have had any damn thing. But I'm faithful to the cause. I'm down here to do the review because I'm up. But I could have went to sleep. I stayed up a whole extra hour knowing, like I said, that 4:30 be feeling like it comes 7 minutes after I actually drift off to sleep. Girl. Look, we TV, I'm gonna give y'all a good little piece of ass damn advice. Now, I don't know if you ever gonna see it or if you even give a damn, because you probably feel like I ain't big enough. But since I am a reviewer for the show, I will say this right here. Y'all need to change some of this shit. First of all, I know y'all trying to sell this show. I know y'all trying to sell this show. But most everything that come out of Atlanta be so goddamn ratchet and ridiculous. Y'all need to really revamp this show some. It needs some revamping because, for one, production, stop it with them edits. Some of y'all edits is ridiculous. Due to y'all edits is the reason why y'all struggling to get two of your characters to go on and sign a contract for season 2, since y'all have been renewed for a season 2. See, this is why you're having some of the problems. Because I've sat back for 8 weeks and watched this stuff, and then I watched the video that Ty Couture TV did over there on their channel, spilling some behind the scenes tea about this show. And when I went and watched this show tonight, I totally saw everything that they were saying. Y'all need to do better than that. And I know we know on reality shows, y'all tend to do a whole lot of editing. A whole lot of shit go on that we never become privy to. However, if you're going to demean a character, you need to give us the factuals and stop trying to create drama so that we'll watch. Give us some authentic shit, you know what I'm saying? With a cast of respectable young people growing up in hip hop, and we might can watch this shit. But what y'all gave us now was full of fuck shit. That's what it was. But I ain't gonna hold y'all on, so let me carry my ass on through this here. We open up with Bow Wow facing his daddy. Remember the end of last week? He's in the studio. Production has snuck this upon him, and because he is supposedly the ever perfectionist and making sure he deliver, he's gonna go ahead on and agree to see his dad. They hyped this shit up like it was gonna be the second coming of the second coming of Christ, and it was. That man basically got in that damn studio with Bow Wow. Bow Wow said, he started saying that he don't, he admit he drinks. He still drinks. They keep him a stash. That's the issue right there, because the drinking is what caused you to be separated from your son. If that's what I got out of what you were saying when we first came across you with Miss Dale. Okay. He said 80. Bow Wow tried to explain to him, man, look, 80% of black kids don't have their fathers, and that's an issue. At age 30, Bow Wow is age 30, and this is the first time him and his dad ever sat down and had a father-son communication or conversation. And the man had the nerve enough to say that's a shame. Like that happened, and it was beyond his control. He said he don't want to be mad no more. Bow Wow did. He said he don't want people to think that he just don't give a damn about this man, and if he died today tomorrow it wouldn't matter. He said he don't want to do that there. So what he's decided to do is to let go of some of the hurt and anger and give his father yet that second chance he's asking for. He said this is it. If you mess this up, we ain't dealing with each other no more, and it is what it is. They agree that they gonna try, and Bow Wow is supposed to give him a call for their next meetup. Oh, that what happened in that scene, y'all. Bow Wow told him he wasn't there. He said he know he ain't been there. Bow Wow said because of the drinking. He said, I know. Have you stopped drinking, Dad? Nah, I still keep a stash. But I want to be better with you. The only missing piece of my life is right here sitting in my face right now. And if we can work this out, we good. And he agreed to it. Now with all of that, I'm gonna give him this work and all that there. You can't get mad at me if he get the business when he walk in here, cause I'm getting hyped and hyped as I'm waiting on this motherfucker to show up, cause I didn't want him here no way. Let's go with Regina and Toya. Apparently Regina was mad at her mama and I still don't understand why. But she speaks to her and Toya says she's surprised she's speaking to her. I said, shit, you should be the one mad and not speaking to her. Regina said her mom, she told her mama she was mad at her. And I'm like, you mad at your mama, go figure, bitch. Apparently she feel like she didn't do nothing for her mama to act the way she did. Toya's trying to explain to her, look, Regina, you came to me with an idea. You're going to have to follow through on on these plans. If you say you want to work on this book with me and put this out and we're going to be national bestsellers and stuff, I'm going to need you to take your shit seriously. I can't be waiting on you to bring your half of the book because you out hanging with your friends. Regina, in her mind, she feels like, look, I was just trying to wrap up some school stuff, things like that, excuses. That's why I didn't get around to it, but she played this clip of her opinion on how she felt at Zonique's event or her event. I don't know who fucking event it was, but it was a young person's perspective of how she felt her mama made her feel in that particular moment. Now, what Toya is supposed to do is go write the same story, but give her perspective as a parent on that situation. They put them together, and that is what's going to make this book phenomenal. So they done agreed to bypass her smart ass mouth, bypass her lack of dedication to a cause she created, and we gonna just keep moving. She gonna go ahead on and do her part, and her mama gonna do her part, and they gonna make the book happen now. Now, after Alfonso leaves, that's Bow Wow's father, Bow Wow calls Deb because remember the production staff said that Deb had sent him over there. Now, we didn't hear Deb say that she didn't in the video, in the phone call, but what he did do was say that he did talk to his dad and he actually thanked her because he said it was needed. Then afterwards, he's looking in his phone and somebody's sending him text messages and they picture messages of him. They done took that particular day. So, and it's somebody texted, don't get caught slipping in the A. It's pictures of him from that current day somebody then sent to his phone, and now he all discombobulated talking about, see, this is what I'm talking about. I ain't trying to get caught up in no BS slipping around here in the A. That's why I left the A, but I'm back here trying to make things work, and I don't need no problem. I know it's some people here that don't, in the A that don't like me. We had that little incident at the first scene of the premiere of this episode. Like, he got beef with several people around Atlanta, and I still ain't getting no understanding as to what it is that he supposedly done, but okay, whatever. Okay. Dale meets up with Brave. She is impressed with what they gave at the showcase, and she feels that it's time to start distributing their music. When in comes Brandon, he's surprised. He came there to talk to his mom. He didn't expect to see his group there, and he ain't too happy to see that. He already feel like he's in his mother's shadow, and he feel like now here she go. She took one of my artists. Now she's working on trying to get my group too. He tell Deb they gonna have a conversation. He tell the girls of Brave we gonna have a conversation too. So Brave can feel the tension in the air. The girls collectively, so they get up and they leave, child. Now, Brandon asks, what's up? She says she want to start distributing their music and says they want Brandon to remain involved in it. He mad. He upset saying that that's his group. Deb said that he must have forgot Brave was originally his group. So I didn't understand. What the fuck is he? Okay, if he's an artist developer, then what? Okay, Deb is the person that goes talk to the big people and get them seen. I don't understand what the hell is going on, because from what I got from the beginning of the show was that he has been working up under his mom, and now he's trying to contract himself out to do work with other artists. However, all roads lead back to home because you have not established yourself in this damn business. And she ain't trying to take nothing away from you because she just said you could be involved. But see, this is a part of the magic of editing, because I'm sure it was a whole scene that we didn't see in this situation. And we only got to see him being an ass about the situation. Which is how, according to what we learned and what I figured out tonight, is exactly what the hell they did. They made him look really, really bad, like he's just this bougie, uppity, queenly ass motherfucker on this here high horse that he shouldn't be on. And I don't think that was what this dude's agenda was. I honestly think this dude was just trying to establish himself and come somewhat from up under his mother, and everything keeps pulling him back to that, and that's not what he's trying to be. He's trying to elevate, but you can't see this because y'all and me didn't get to see some of the scenes because they spliced and diced this just to make him look bad. But I ain't gonna go too far with it. Let's keep it pushing. Brandon said he can't work under her anymore. He said, and she just basically said, okay. She said in confessionals, kids today think that they're entitled, but it ain't like that. And she said, look, when I was coming up, I had to bust my ass, and it wasn't easy, but I made it to this spot. And if Brandon think he just gonna be able to jump in this sea of pariahs and not get ate up, we shall see. But she tell him, okay, we ain't gotta work together no more. Now, Bow Wow done called Zonique to let her know that he's available if she wants to talk, because apparently there was some stuff on the blogs concerning her parents. She's saying she cool and she don't really talk about all of that. Then she mentions, Brandon and the Regine situation. I guess it's both of them coming to her show. I don't pay this girl much attention because I also real started looking at her real tight to see what she do, and this girl is messy as fuck. She low key messy. That's how come we ain't all been cussing her out in our reviews and stuff, because she say stuff. It's like she the Cynthia Bailey, the fence rider over here. When she around Ayanna and them, she ain't finna say none of that stupid shit that she say when she get with Regine. Regine can check her and everything, and it's okay. See, them the type of people that Regine like to fool with, and she fits right into it because she just like her damn mama, subservient like a motherfucker. She talking about that situation with them, and basically Bow Wow talking about it's an ego thing, where he just basically called her to tell her, girl, we need somebody to talk to, or somebody to cheer you up, because I see what's going on in the blogs. You can always lean on me. I'll be there for you. Good. Okay, whatever. Now, Ayanna comes to see Brandon. He had at his damn shop or something. And he decided he want to talk to her and outside. So they go sit outside, and he upset because Deb and the situation with his group. He said he tired and he feels stagnant. He said he's moving out of Deb's house and looking forward to going to the listening party, to which Ayanna reminds him, you do know Regine will be there. He said, well, they professionals and he not coming in there for that. And Ayanna said, yeah, we going to see. Because he was saying he ain't here for the bullshit. I ain't really trying to have no problem with her. And he ain't. It was hyped up to make it more than what it was. And you'll even be able to tell that as we continue this review. And I tell you what the hell Toya says in the end. Now, I got out of that situation that he was talking about with his mom, that he frustrated, like I said before. He feels disrespected because he knows the job and people seem to come to him, but they coming to him to work with him through Deb. And, to get to Deb. And he's not understanding why that has to be, because he has the same techniques that Deb has, but what he don't understand, and he obviously ain't getting, is he ain't got the experience under his belt yet. People still don't know what you're capable of, whereas Deb has a already made impressive resume, so people are going to want to work with the son because they know you, they trust what you're saying. But the ultimate goal is to get to the big fish, because the big fish is where it's going to set us off. Now, he hasn't shown that he can be that big fish yet. He's just shown that he has some of Deb Adney's training skills, because he came up under her. Child, I can't hide. Bow said that Brandon and Reginae child is just beef, so he going to see Reginae. He asking her, is there any way to solve this? She talking about, nope. Once you speak on my dad, that's it for you. She said it's a respect thing. She said she would never be cool with Brandon again, and she not letting it go. And she working on something because it's going to go down for Brandon, and he got some people that's going to pay him a visit. And I was like, see, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know, maybe this show is geared for teenagers because no reasonable, sensible adult will find any understanding in this. Girl, you step to this man out of bounds talking about who he is when he was only critiquing the works of Zonique, which is what he was obviously hired to do. What had happened was Zonique was too pussy to stand up to you and tell you he cool, I got this. No, she let you run off at the mouth while she should continue to be photographed damn near naked trying to sell a brand that she didn't even think out, do I want to brand myself like this? And he spoke on it because he was hired to do so and invited to be there to do that. Regina had no business getting involved in that. And then when he stepped on her toes because she was stepping on his, she couldn't handle it. I would be offended too if some girl I don't know that well either starts speaking to me like I'm less than because I'm making a critique, a professional critique of my friend and client who I was invited to be here to do this for. All of this cause, all this stuff we went down for 8 weeks was because Zonique was too chicken shit to open up her mouth. Which is why I say she the Cynthia Bailey of this goddamn show. She ain't gonna stand up to no damn Reginae because she's scared. And I don't know why she's scared. I don't know if she threw stones and hit her hand because she don't want people to not like her. But girl, we see you. And believe it or not, you got a career that you're really trying to work on. You might not want to become unlikable on this show, and I think that's why you tried to do your dirt in silence, but we seen you. We TV made sure we saw you. Just ridiculous. This girl sitting here talking about putting somebody on this boy, wanting somebody to fight him because he said something about her daddy. Girl, people been talking about your daddy for the longest because we still trying to figure out why you kissing Birdman all them years, why you wasn't signing contracts where you could get your coin, okay? Nobody cares about your daddy. Yes, he's done some things in this business and he is a legend in his own rights, but girl, he ain't out here popping like he used to be popping, and that's him popping. What you do? It's a little bit more, you're going to have to give me something more than the child of for me to be impressed. Because any celebrity can have a fucking child, but what is the child doing? What you're doing is you're portraying yourself like a little bitch on this show and making people not like you. And you've done a very good job of it. Because I didn't even have a problem with you until I saw how your attitude was. Now, some people told me down there in the comments that once upon a time it was this her little Sweet 16 show, and they could tell from there that she was going to be quite something else. But I didn't watch the bullshit, so I didn't know. So I came in here with an open mind and a clear head about you. But girl, your ass has really shown yourself to be a bit much. First of all, your parents failed you because you don't have no sense of respect for adults. Not everybody in this world is going to cow down to you and act like Zonique does and allow you to say shit that you want to say to them. Everybody ain't give a damn. It don't matter about your pedigree because it ain't your pedigree, it's your parents' pedigree. And really it's just Wayne because what the fuck has Toya done? Married Memphis, and we all saw how that shit played out on Celebrity Boot Camp. So what the fuck do you really, what's your claim to fame? Being the child of, and that's just not enough for you to have such a nasty attitude. You're never gonna get nowhere in the world acting if you keep it like that. And girl, if this was editing, then you should be really pissed off with the productions team over at WeTV because they made people really not like you. Now you got one or two fools that will get down in my comments and try to speak up for you, but your attitude was piss poor. You looked like a clown this whole time. Ain't nothing good about you. Everything, the only and bad, girl, I can give you a list of bad things about you, from that tacky ass weave to your fucking spirit. I can't do you, hoe. I can't do her. I'm sorry, I can't do her. I ain't gonna be able to do her. She got me all up in my. I can't stand her. Can't can't stand that little girl. Ayana and Amy meet up. They ain't seen each other since they had to meet up with DJ Hurricane. Now, from what I understand, via Tackle to a TV, it was a whole scene that went on that we didn't even see in this, because we were sitting here wondering why the hell would you tell your daddy the negatives about your relationship if you and him, if you and her want your daddy to approve. Come to find out, we done missed some scenes, so that's the reason why the shit looks so out of place. But we gonna play along for the sake of the damn reunion. They meet up, they ain't seen each other. Amy seem a bit distance. They get in this Ferris wheel or whatever the fuck that is they finna get on, and Amy phone is going out. She looked down and she tried to ignore it. Ayana, who is that? Oh, it's my job. But it's continuously ringing. So she want to know, what hoe is you messing with? She said, see, that's the attitude I'm talking about right there. You ain't got to come at me like that. It doesn't matter about this. She's like, you know what? Do you think that we should start seeing other people? Amy said, I think we should. So that pissed off Ayana. She gets up and say, I hope that bitch give you chlamydia and I'm through fucking with you, you stupid bitch. See, Ayana, if it wasn't for you, it wasn't for you. But all of that wasn't cute, girl. I'm sure some chunk missing out of there, but based on what I see, I have to talk about it, and I didn't think that was necessary because we don't know who was calling her. Now, quite naturally, it did give you the impression that it was a girl, but, I mean, maybe she know you ain't gonna understand, so that's why she didn't answer it. But for you to haul off and get mad instead of you just saying, okay, we're gonna go on and take a break or whatever and keep it pushing, calling her out her name and telling her you hope she get a bitch that give her chlamydia, girl, whatever. Brandon moving out, and he said he not living with his mom no more. He's tired of being in his mama and his brother's shadows. He ain't growing up like that. And Deb comes out the house as he's moving, and she kind of upset because he just basically was gonna ease out and not say a word to her. And they family. She feel like that ain't cool. Brandon feels that she taking his clients, and that was his final straw. He ain't having it because he trying to build his own empire. Toya and Reginae doing a quick scene or doing a cover shoot for their book. Reginae is writing the book with her mom and said that that's making their relationship better, so she's glad that they're doing that. Back at Deb and Brandon, she want to know when did he just make this decision to move. He said right after that situation. She know what he talking about. She's she took his orders, and that's when he said it happened when you took my orders. She said he should have talked to her instead of trying to just ease out. She said in confessions, if he want to go, go, but he gonna drown in this sea of pariahs, like I said. It's hard to make it out here in this world of hip hop, and it's a lot of prices you gonna have to pay just to be in this world. But he don't say anything much more. He just basically say he leaving. She say bye, and he said she caused all of this, so he ain't sorry. He leaving. Okay, baby, be careful. That's what I would have told. Zonique calls Bow Wow to come to see if he coming to her listening party because she getting duded up. He tell her no. He don't tell her why though. But we all know the reason why Bow Wow is not coming is because some these people that's texting him and taking pictures of him and telling him to watch his back. He don't know where they may strike, and he don't want to bring any negativity to her special night. So that's why he's not going. Brandon is headed to the event to Zonique's event with his new artist, and she asked him this question that all of them gonna ask, and he gonna have to get used to that. Until you build your name, people are going to ask about your mama. He said he ain't talked to Deb, so he don't know if she gonna be there. Now he ain't talked to her since he moved out. Now she's supposed to be there, and he hope everything could be cordial between them. Because if she be cool, he gonna be cool. But if she turn up, he gonna turn up. Then he mentions Reginae and explains what went down between him and Reginae to the girl. And he said he gonna try to be cordial, but if she starts, security might need to be there. Brandon comes in, and production has him sit in Reginae's seat. See how they started this shit? He came in, he had no idea. And Ty Couture and them will tell you this here in their video. Matter of fact, I'm going to link that video in this description. But I tell YouTube is big enough for us all, honey. I want y'all to know where my disdain come from. I'm going to link the video where they actually tell you what went on behind the scenes and it's coming from some people that's close behind the scenes, as well as Brandon and Ayana. from the show. So that's why my attitude ain't quite there. But I'm gonna put it there in the description. Watch this here all the way through, then go over there and see how I came to the core, the revelations that I have in what I'm saying in this damn show. Okay. Now they done put this boy in this girl's seat. Of course, when she come back, that's the first thing that's gonna draw her. He done sat in my seat. So now this she already wanted drama. This only makes it worse for her. Okay. I was like Toya when she went and told her mama. Toya said, "Look, I'm sick of being in the middle of that beef with you and Brandon. You will be fine." She didn't even come over there. It's a whole damn couch out. It's not one little seat. Like Ayana said, they ain't been speaking in a minute and they can share a couch for one damn night and just don't say nothing to him and won't be nothing, okay? Now, he's sitting there not bothering no damn body. All he did was speak and she chose not to speak back. Regina tight because she can't be adult, which is she a damn kid, that's why. And she enjoys drama. She texting her mama, I think. I don't know who the fuck it was she was texting. Now, if this was production, like I said, and editing, this is why y'all having problems with y'all cast. Namely, Brandon and Ayana. Y'all make them people look bad, especially Brandon. Now um everybody like on nasty drama. But don't nobody want that all the time. And we all want a villain. But let us decide we don't like him based on some shit that makes sense. We don't understand why these scenes was coming together the way they was, but they were, child, and it was crazy. She claimed it. Regina say because it's Zonique event, she trying to be cool. Brandon said he don't even give a fuck about Regina. He ain't thinking about her. Brandon and Dale, they still upset with each other. He mad at her for taking his clients. She mad that he's taking it that far and he moved out. It's crazy. Zonique takes the mic and she thanks everyone for coming, and then they begin to play her EP and she's looking around to gather reactions from the crowd to see how they like it. We hear from Tiny first. She says she's very proud of Zonique and what she's trying to accomplish. She gonna support her. Ayana says she happy for Zonique, but she kind of thinking about Amy and that's preoccupying her thoughts. And then came Hurricane said he pretty much knew that Amy wasn't the one for his daughter. That's why he had no problem saying what he said. Toya said this is what they supposed to be doing, supporting one another and not trying to feed into the foolishness that was her daughter and Brandon all this time. Brandon said he don't know how this happened with his mom, and Deb is still upset for because she just don't like the fact that it's like that between her and her child. Deb tell Brandon, come here, let me talk to you for a minute. Now, they go outside to talk. You got Zonique over there talking about she thinking twice should she have fired her mama because she trying to enjoy her event, and she look over to the side and Deb and Brandon is arguing at her event. No, the fuck they wasn't. They went outside to have a conversation. Where the fuck did she hear an argument at? See, I told you Cynthia, tile care. Give her tile, baby. She just basically wanted to get out there and talk to him about what happened between the two of them because they family and they ain't got to be like that, right? Regina still on there. Brandon will be checked and he won't like it. Child. Then we move on over to Bow Wow. He in the studio doing the finishing touches on his new song before Jermaine returns tomorrow. And in comes this dude and they blurred his face out. And he tell Colin Bow Wow Hollywood and talking about, did you think you could just come back to the A like this here? And Bow Wow put it together. That must have been you texting me. Bow Wow tell us, look, it's a couple of niggas I used to fuck with down here in the A, and we made money together and everything, but see, they didn't want to continue to do the work to get their fame and get their coin, so I had to bypass them, and now that some of them pissed off feeling like I owe them something, but I don't owe nobody nothing, because I had to put my work in to get to the status that I was in, and before we know it, they wind up fighting. They have a few, little scuffle between security and his boys pulling them apart. Dude is escorted out and Bow Wow saying that this shit ain't over. Child, and that's what all happened on the season finale for Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. the other growing up hip hop with the LA kids will be back next week. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch season one. And when I watch season one, if I like season one, then I'll be back down here Thursday, and I'll start reviewing the LA kids. I'm gonna give it a real honest try to be able to catch up with season one, because it ain't that goddamn much that could have happened. But I'm gonna watch the episodes and see how I'm feeling in my spirit as to whether or not I want to pick this show up for season, whatever season they finna be in, because I don't know how long they've been on TV. I never watched this shit before. I only did it this time because one of y'all asked me to, but there it is. I did it, y'all. I got through the damn episodes, and like I said, I'm going to link Ty Couture's video down in the description box so that y'all can see what him and Corey told us about what actually went on with this show this season, and you can kind of make your mind up to how you feel about it. It was all right, child. It just needs some. It needs some major tweaking going on, and their production got to get it together because y'all really fucked it up. Anyway, y'all remember the depth of your struggle will always determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate this video. Ratings get me noticed down here on these YouTube streets and corners. Get down in the panic section and let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on this show. We always keep it respectful. Subscribe to my channel if you have not become a Love Thing. I invite you to become one today, and share the video wherever it is that you share videos. And I'll see you guys back. There may be one more Let's Chat this week. I don't know. But if not, y'all have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. And if I don't come back, I'll see you guys Monday for part 2 of Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 6 Reunion Part 2. Child, I'll be back for this shit if you don't see me throughout the weekend. But I might jump in if I can and the time allotted and talk to y'all some more. Thank y'all for watching this video and for sticking with me throughout the season. Thank y'all for watching. Everybody that watched this damn shit. I got a lot of views on this shit. So thank y'all for coming through and hollering at a player. It's all love. I just have to call it like I see it. Even on little bitches like Reggie, I've been waiting for this bitch to turn 18 so I can call her a bitch. Because that's what she is, little bitch. Stop being a little bitch. You a blessed bitch. Hell. Bye, y'all. Peace.